Hello and thanks for joining us. The NBA Cup is underway. This is Game 2. And things will only get more intense from this point forward. Alongside Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. All right, a chance to check out stats for Devin Vassell.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Wembanyama, and it's Fresh in at the 4 spot. And for the Pelicans, they've got DeJounte Murray. Herb Jones out there with Miles Bridges. Then it's Jordan Poole, and it's Mac in at the 5. And both of these teams off to a good start, winning their first games in the NBA Cup.
And tonight is a huge one in this group. Remember, the first tiebreaker is head-to-head. So if you can get out to a 2-0 start, plus have the tiebreaker, you're in business.
And here's Murray, and there's the foul. It's on Keldon Johnson. That's his first foul of the game.
Well, that's a very early foul for him. Needs to be more careful and not pick up a second one this quarter.
Here's Poole on the wing, Jones. Poole outside. And there's a pick. Shot clock at 6. Here's Mac. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here's Fresh. Back to Fox. Pass to Vassell. Wembanyama, screen on Murray. Spurs need to get one up here. He gets it in there.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. About a minute played here so far in the first. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. And, Coach, you look at DeJounte Murray, a 6'5", do-it-all guard.
Well, Brian, he's got the size and quickness to defend either backcourt position. Offensively, he's best with the ball in his hands, but he has developed his spot-up game to help the team.
The free throw drops from Murray. Stan, one of the most impressive streaks in sports history. The San Antonio Spurs, one of the smallest markets in the NBA, making 22 consecutive playoffs.
Yeah, and Brian, there's nothing that I respect more than consistent success year after year. I think it's harder than having that one great year. What San Antonio did in those years is incredible.
And they had a great sideline reporter out here, too.
Good-looking guy.
And Grant, DeJounte Murray, a bit of a throwback player. He's comfortable attacking at all 3 levels.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he does a lot of work in the mid-range for a guard. He's very comfortable with any shot on the floor. Not shy about putting up a ton of attempts if that's what's needed.
Now Murray. His stats right now averaging 9 points a game. Murray, a screen on Wembanyama. Poole from long range. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
They grab their own miss. No good that time. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Murray with it. Fox picks him up. Murray with it. 15 in his last outing. Clock at 6. Primetime passes to Bridges. Gets the 3 to fall.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
The Spurs have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Double on Wembanyama, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jordan Poole. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Wembanyama. So versatile on offense, averaging around 23.5 points per contest.
The shots are certainly falling for him here in the early stages.
New Orleans has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Outside Jones. Poole against Fox. Poole, the pass to Primetime. Outside Murray. 5 on the clock. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Murray's got 5 points.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Standings for the NBA Cup starting to come into focus.
Yeah, but there's still time to make a push. We'll just have to wait and see which teams are able to punch their ticket to the knockout round.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Now here's Vassell. Very solid offensive production, averaging 18 points a game. No good from the wing.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
Johnson against Jones. Pass to Mack. Inside. Here's Bridges. And the Pelicans get another bucket right there.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
And Fox has got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. 7-point differential. Outside Johnson. Back to Fox. And he makes it on the layup.
Can't lose sight of Fox or allow him to feel comfortable looking to score this close.
And here's Jones. He had 9 points in his last time out. It's Poole on the wing. Nice move. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender. Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
New Orleans shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Shoot two.
The first free throw is good. And this is game 2 of the NBA Cup tournament for both of these teams here in the group play round.
Yeah, in this NBA Cup format, every single game counts. So a win here for either of these squads is essential to keep them in the hunt moving forward.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Stan, after his 12-year playing career, Willie Green has made a seamless transition into coaching.
Yeah, first of all, Willie Green is a person of very high character. Second, Brian, he consciously started preparing himself to coach while he was still playing, and then he was able to work on great staffs under great coaches, and now he's an outstanding head coach in his own right.
Poole against Fox. Here's Poole. What a tremendous game he played against the Lakers. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Spurs trail by 6. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Willie Green and I got a chance to talk for a bit. And they have to deal with one of the quickest guys in the league in De'Aaron Fox. Coach told me it's almost impossible to stay in front of De'Aaron, so we'll try to give whoever is guarding him help, especially if Fox gets rolling. We'll see how that plan works.
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's Bridges. Jones feels it out. Just 4 to shoot. And that one drops for him.
Already 6 of their points coming off second chances. Pretty impressive.
Pass to Fresh. Back to Fox. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Coach, you spent a lot of time in New Orleans. Coach for him, as a matter of fact. It's a fun stop in the NBA. There's some amazing food in the Big Easy.
Yeah, Brian, I love the city of New Orleans, but when I coached there, it was in the pandemic. All the restaurants were closed, all the entertainment was closed. We couldn't enjoy the jazz or the food.
Now looking at the 2K leaderboard, specifically which teams have created a lot of turnovers and cashed in on the other end during the last 10 games. The Pelicans, number 1.
Well, over these last few games, they've been putting excellent pressure on the ball handlers and then turning those forced errors into easy points.
Outside Murray. That's tipped. Here's Fox. The shot that time not on target. Oh, some solid defense from Poole. Outside Murray. Pass to Mack. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Wembanyama. Rebounded by Fresh.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Down low. Banked it in off the glass. Wembanyama's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Fox against Poole. Out to the wing. Here's Mack. He has 7. Ooh, a good look from Bridges. And again, New Orleans, no good. Spurs trail by 4. Here's Vassell. Sends it home from three-point land. Vassell's got 5.
Well, short corner, an easier 3. Vassell playing the percentages.
Poole outside. Murray for 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Here's Fox. A really disappointing game for him in that loss to Milwaukee. And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
They failed to create enough good looks. The ball movement just wasn't quite where it needed to be.
Yeah, they had a hard time getting the looks they wanted on offense, and it's hard to get a win when that's the case.
So San Antonio ends up going with a new group. Here's King. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Here's Castle. Rebounded by Mack. Mack's got his 6th rebound on the night. New Orleans leading by 3. Now Alvarado. To the paint. And the basket by Mack. 11 points in the game.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
San Antonio's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Sohan outside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Taking a look at New Orleans, they won their first group stage game. A nice beginning to their NBA Cup journey.
Yeah, this second game is so key. The numbers tell us if you want to advance, there's a giant difference between starting 2-0 and 1-1.
And then for the Spurs, it was a strong start to the group stage for them, winning their first NBA Cup game.
Yeah, they played well in that one, but this will be a difficult challenge. Winning on the road is difficult in this league.
And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, he's a fearless player. I mean, Sohan not afraid to give up his body to give his team a better chance.
Good on the second, so he makes them both.
Watching Jeremy Sohan develop has been so interesting. He's a strong passer and defender, but he's working hard to be a more complete player.
Here's Hawkins. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Misi, and he banks in the layup.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Spurs trail by 5. Paul with it. Pass to Castle. The 3-ball. The rebound by Bridges.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
And Miles Bridges is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Moody's checked in for Bridges. The Spurs have got 8 of 15 shots to go. Pass to Castle. Over Moody. And Castle with the basket on the assist from Paul.
Yeah, the dime dropping skills of Paul. Tremendous at getting it to uncover teammates.
Now here's Moody. Here's Mack. Oh, he missed the chippy right there.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And New Orleans making a change here. Lewis is checked in.
One shot.
And it's tied up with that one. And here's Alvarado. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Hawkins. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, not a super physical player, but Hawkins knocks him down when he gets to the stripe.
It's his first trip to the line.
Pelicans. Hawkins taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Here's Paul. Pass to Sohan. Here's Castle. The three is up. And it's Hawkins with a rebound.
You can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Here's the pick. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. And the Pelicans lead by 4.
Boy, oh boy, both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
Now here's Barnes. Such a wide open look. Barnes has got 5.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Alvarado, the pass to Lewis. Outside Moody, pass to Hawkins. Fires the 3. It's not going to go for him. San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 from deep. You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
This is a go-to shot for Hawkins because he knows how dangerous he can be from downtown.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the first.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end, just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Pass to Lewis. To the middle. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And they've quickly gathered 8 second chance points thus far.
Paul passes to Sohan. Throws it up high. Now here's Barnes. He's closely guarded. Here's Castle. Here's Sohan. It's deflected. And they get it back. 2 on the clock. Pelicans cleared away.
How many shots has he missed this quarter? Might be time to find offense elsewhere.
And the shot goes down.
Yeah, they've done quality work on the offensive glass.
There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Castle. He came away with 14 points in his last game. 6 on the shot clock. A shot to stop the run. The shot off that time. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, what's your take on the Pelicans so far?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
They've got Jose Alvarado. He's out there with Jordan Poole. And it's Hawkins in at the 3. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now Vassell. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Castle for 3. Connects from downtown. Castle's got 5 points.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Alvarado, the pass to Poole. Over Vassell. Poole shot is off. Spurs trail by 6. Here's Castle. Pass to Fresh. Outside Wembanyama. They set the pick. Here's Fresh. Vassell against Poole. Vassell can't get it to go. The Pelicans lead by 6. Here's Hawkins, covered by Johnson. Hawkins, the pass to Lewis. Gets the 3 ball to go. Lewis has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Hawkins putting his passing on display, moves the ball to an open man.
Here's Fresh, coming off a 12-point game. The shot by Johnson, no good.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Hawkins can't get it to go. Spurs trail by 9. Left side Johnson. He got a piece of it. They retain possession, and Wembanyama gets it to go. New Orleans has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Pass to Hawkins. Here's Lewis. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Castle.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Powered down as the whistle blows. 3-point play opportunity.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And I've also really enjoyed watching them hit the boards, specifically the offensive glass and how they've capitalized on that hustle.
With a new season underway, what are some areas that are challenging for players to get used to again, Grant?
You know, B.A., I think being on the road again in general, making sure you continue to eat right, get the proper rest, getting into a routine as quickly as possible. That's what's the most challenging at first.
What a feeling for the young Hawkins, completely taken over this one.
Vassell outside. Johnson on the wing. In his last outing, 16 points for him. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Johnson's got 5 now.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. He wants to review the game plan. All right, let's take a glance at some of the defensive numbers. Here are the top teams in the league that come away with steals. The Pelicans, number 1.
And credit their relentless nature defensively for causing the mistakes. They apply a ton of pressure.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Poole outside. Pass to Mack. Vassell comes with a double. The kick out to Poole. Here's Mack. 6 to shoot. Vassell with the rebound. Wembanyama with it. 9 points in the game. To the wing, right side. Fox right side. Back to Vassell. Wembanyama, screen on Poole. And a miss there on the triple. The Pelicans lead by 4. Alvarado outside from behind the arc. Look at Poole showing the range.
They're unafraid to let it rip from downtown, extending their lead.
Pass to Fresh. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. New Orleans has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Alvarado outside. Poole outside. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And what strength from Poole, taking the contact and still draining the shot.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Jones, he's checked in for New Orleans. And San Antonio also making a switch. Branham's checked in for Johnson. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And that one misses. All right, Grant, what do you think about Jordan Poole's nickname, the Poole Party?
Oh, it's very apt, right? Because when he's on, everyone is having a good time. But it also speaks to his relaxed attitude. He's out there to shoot and have fun while doing it.
Now here's Alvarado. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Pass to Mack. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Team foul. At the line for 2. Matt.
Shooting 2.
And he makes a first. No good on the second free throw.
And they're ahead, but doing themselves no favors at the line.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox, the inaugural 2023 Clutch Player of the Year, he said, quote, "You can't be afraid to fail. Obviously, you're not going to make every shot, but my team puts me in position to succeed, so the least I can do is have confidence in myself to take good shots." Brian?
Allie, thanks. You know, he's become a star. Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
And he knocks down the first one. Coach, when you look at the best defensive teams, what's the balance between IQ, the smarts for the game, versus effort?
Well, Brian, it's both. You know, I mean, the effort is a given. You're not going to get anything done in the game without effort. But to be a good defensive team, you have to be smart. You have to understand your opponents, their tendencies, both as a team and as individuals. And if you do that, you can cover up for a lot in terms of just raw athleticism.
Here's Fresh. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
Third team foul.
DeJounte Murray's checked in for Poole. San Antonio shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. The Pelicans lead by 6. And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at the Pelicans, in second now, but wanting to claim that top seed. And checking out the Spurs, quite a bit of space between these two.
Checking out the Pelicans, they've just been relentless coming out of the gates. And what I love is that everyone is focused. You couldn't have asked for a better start.
Yeah, and it's to no one's surprise. This is a well-run, well-coached organization. They have a strong culture. They're going to be a tough out for anyone.
Now here's Murray. He's got 5. Pass to Messi. Just 5 to shoot. To the inside. Here's Alvarado. Drills the elbow jumper. Alvarado's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
Fox, the pass to Vassell. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. Vassell's got 8.
And Vassell's jumper continues to evolve and improve. He's a real threat off the catch.
Murray against Vassell. Outside Murray. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And a chance now to look at the schedule for San Antonio. On Saturday, they'll be taking on Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Sunday, they'll go up against the Jazz in Utah.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
First one falls for him.
Well, you know, guys, just a bunch of ways Murray contributes on both ends.
And San Antonio making a change here. Snead's checked in. Good on both.
And DeJounte Murray is truly the complete package. He does a little of this and a little of that. Anything you need out there, he can make it happen.
Now here's Fox. He's got 5. Pass to Branham. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Max got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Here's Jones, averaging around 5 points a game. Lets the three fly. Here's Misi. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Well, his rebounding is such a boost for this team, especially when it comes on the offensive end.
Vassell outside. Pass to Branham. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. The Pelicans making a switch here. Bridges is checked in. King, he's checked in for San Antonio. Puts it up off the inbound. Vassell's shot is good. Vassell's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, and that mid-range shot is really Vassell's primary weapon.
Murray scanning the floor. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 6. Nifty move. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on De'Aaron Fox.
14 foul.
Will stand in this league, the opportunity always exists to make a name for yourself.
It certainly does, Brian, and guys that maybe haven't gotten their opportunity, if they're ready when they get it, then they're going to burst onto the scene, and they'll no longer be under the radar guys. Look at a guy like Jalen Brunson, second-round pick, bench guy in Dallas for a long time, and then now an all-star.
And he drops the first. Barnes, he's checked in for Vassell. And so he hits both. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 9. And he lobs it up.
Smart move by Fox off the pick and roll, passing to a ready scorer.
New Orleans has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Alvarado outside. Bridges outside. Jones, the pass to Bridges. Inside. Stolen. Here's Branham, defended by Murray. Branham misses.
They are just owning the boards right now.
New Orleans leading by 7. Outside Jones. Pass to Mack. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Here's Branham following the score by New Orleans. And he can't get that one. Great D that time from Murray. For New Orleans, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Outside Jones. Right wing. Here's Mack. Coming off a 16-point game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
Yeah, and he chipped in a couple of blocks also. A well-rounded, complete effort throughout.
Here's Branham. 9-point game to the middle. King. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. King's got his second basket of the game.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Now here's Alvarado. To the paint. Here's Mack. Good! Now 7 for 11 on the night.
And lately, this guy is finding points. I mean, just a beautiful second chance bucket right there.
Well, he's been doing a great job of making something out of nothing, especially on the offensive glass.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Lewis is checked in for the Pelicans. Holiday comes in for Alvarado. And let's have a look at the teams who have collected the most blocks this season. Second, the Spurs.
They're quick to help each other, and they have some tremendous athletes with a nose for the ball.
Sohan up top. Here's Castle, defended by Murray. Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation.
Shooting for San Antonio. Castle at the line for one.
Looney's checked in for New Orleans. And here's Paul, still without a bucket. Down low. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. Pass to Bridges. Three-pointer. Rebound by San Antonio. Their first chance this season playing the Pelicans.
No one was surprised last year when they won their season series against this team. And most people expect this to be a repeat of that, too.
Well, possibly. Every year brings something new. This first meeting should tell us a lot.
It's good on the putback.
And keeping the play alive with his activity. I love the effort.
And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Bridges, a screen on Paul. Holiday from long range. Barnes with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Castle. There's the triple. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists tonight.
If you get open, Paul will find you. Chris has the best vision in the game.
Now here's Murray. 7 points in the game. There's a minute 40 left in the first half of this game. San Antonio trailing here. Sohan, the pass to Paul. Pass to King. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. New Orleans is shooting 44% from the field during the second. Bridges with it. Shoots over Barnes. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Bridges has got 7 points. Spurs trail by 3. Now Paul. Still no points. Pass to King. Here's Castle. And he lobs it up top.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. There's 47 seconds left in the second period. Murray finds Looney. Paul against Holiday. Now here's Murray. Lets it go from deep. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Murray's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, Murray won't let a shot pass him by, so he just goes after the corner 3.
Here's Castle. The rebound by Murray.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting performance.
Two on the clock. The shot comes out. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's New Orleans. They're up by 4. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
61.
Hello, everybody. We all like close games, and tonight's matchup with the New Orleans Pelicans does not disappoint.
Their effort on the offensive glass has set a strong message. They're not going to be pushed around, and they're going to battle and outwork you.
Like I outwork you every day, Kenny. I'm just saying.
I outwork both of you, and it ain't even close. Next up, let's take a look at our latest power rankings.
You know, for the Pelicans holding steady at the 2 spot, I wonder how they feel about that placement on our ranking scale.
I'm sure it keeps them up at night. That's the power of the power rankings, about equal to a half a cup of coffee.
Well, if it's going to keep them up, I have a product that should put them to sleep. I got all the products, baby.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Spurs trail by 4. Here's who Greg Popovich is starting the second half with. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. Then there's Wembanyama. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Fresh in at the power forward position. Johnson with a bucket.
Yeah, look at Johnson dialing it in from long distance.
New Orleans' shooting is around 55% so far. Stan, when you talk to others about Keldon Johnson, one of the things you hear is that he's a natural leader.
Yeah, Brian, look. The intangibles with him are off the charts. This is a guy that got on the United States national team because of the kind of person and player he is. He leads by example every day.
Shooting for San Antonio, number 17. Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. So he's able to get 1 of 2.
Well, they had a chance for the lead right there, but we're all evened up.
Vassell against Jones. Pass to Bridges. Here's Mack. And he can't bank that one in. They push it up 4 on 3. Fox outside. Now Wembanyama for the lead. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. Fox has got 4 assists in the game.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
Now here's Poole. He's got 5. And he lobs it up to the rim. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. And we're just about a minute and a half into the 3rd quarter of basketball. The shot by Johnson, no good. For New Orleans, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the 2nd half. Poole outside. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by Fresh. Fresh has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Not a great start to this 2nd half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Johnson's gotten 3 of his 8 shots to go. Primetime passes to Poole. Pass to Mack. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Spurs. For San Antonio, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Fox surveying the D. Pass to Johnson. Beyond the arc. And the 3-pointer goes. Johnson's got 11 points.
I like Johnson's focus at the perimeter. He's pretty careful about when he shoots the 3.
And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.